Hossein saw that at the bottom of the cave, a black pangolin-like creature more than 6 feet long with its whole body covered within crystal scales was drinking water from a pool. That is the creature. Its hearing is no good, but it has got excellent eyesight. Even a sacred blood beast soul weapon could hardly hurt its scales. Its biggest weakness is its soft belly, explained Index Finger unhurriedly. Who was a refined young man. Even if its stomach is its weakness, it is on all fours and I can't really flip it over and stab there, Hossein said. Of course not. As long as there is a sign of trouble, this guy will roll itself into a ball. And then it would be like a snail hidden inside the shell and its belly would be protected. Its scales could also flip up and become circular saw blades. When it rolls, it's like a spiked wheel and even the thickest armor would be cut open by that. And no one's body could stand that either, Little Finger cut in. How is this a weakness then? Hossein could not help but frown. Certainly we cannot attack it head-on. Its strength is formidable and its speed is too high. No one could afford taking a hit from it. Fist Guy hesitated before he pointed at the pool at the bottom and said, our plan is that in a while, we will go out to drive it away and you can take the opportunity to hide underwater in the pool. When it goes to drink again, you make the attack from below the water at its soft chin. It would be great if you could leave the weapon in its chin so that it could no longer curl up. At that time we could kill it however we like. Fist Guy, no wonder you are willing to pay me a mutant mount. I'd be risking my life. Hossein said to Fist Guy. If it is easy, we will not pay such a big price. Can you do it or not? Little Finger whispered. Everyone awaited Hossein's decision, looking at him. I can try, but since I'm putting my life on the line here, I have to get paid first in case I die there. Hossein pondered and said. Okay, Fist Guy agreed readily and transferred the mount to Hossein. Now that they were here already, as long as Hossein got into the water, they did not worry he would run away. So, it was fine to pay him first. Index Finger took a small oxygen cylinder and respirator from his bag and gave them to Hossein, so that Hossein could stay in the water longer. After everything was ready, Fist Guy looked at Hossein and said, we'll go out to lead it to one of the tunnels and you should quickly go hide underwater. You don't have much time, 30 seconds at best, is that fine? Quote, no problem. Hossein checked the distance to the pool and then confirmed. Well, although its bare skin is relatively vulnerable, you would still need at least a mutant beast soul weapon to pierce that. Do you have one? Fist Guy was a bit concerned. Hossein nodded again. His Shura katana was comparable with a mutant weapon. But he was not dollar now, so he did not bring it along. But Hossein still had a mutant black stinger arrow and that would do. Everything was ready. Fist Guy and his gang members exchanged a look and everyone except for Little Finger climbed away. Using the vines, they carefully climbed to other entrances to the hall and then threw fist-sized iron balls at the drinking creature from each entrance. Dam, dam, dam. The balls hit the creature's black crystal scales and made noises of metal, not even leaving a white mark on the scales. But the sacred blood creature was obviously angered. In just a moment, it curled up its body and suddenly looked like a snail, a spiked one. The black scales were turning up and sharp as blades. The creature started rolling with a thudding and even the stone was cut deeply by its scales. It was fearsome indeed. In just an instant, it rolled several dozen feet. Not only its speed was incredible, it could also roll itself onto a steep stone wall. Like a spiked wheel, it rolled upward on the wall and was behind Fist Guy's men in an instant. They could not afford to relax and all hid in the respective tunnel next to themselves. The sacred blood creature followed Thumb into the tunnel closest to it. Come on, Thumb can't hold very long, Littlefinger urged Hensane to go down. Hasane took a deep breath, grabbed the vines and quickly slid down to the bottom. He ran to the pool but did not jump in for fear of making too much noise. Instead, Hasane went to the waterside, slowly slid himself into the water and sank. Seeing Hensane diving in the water with the respirator in his mouth, Littlefinger was relieved and wiped off the cold sweat on his forehead. When he was about to check on the sacred blood creature, he saw a shadow rushing from the tunnel where it was enrolled to the bottom. Its eyes on the side of its body twirled for a while and detected no danger. It then slowly spread its body and crawled around to chew on the black vines. The reason why the creature had stayed here for a long time was to eat the black vines. Fist Guy's gang had discovered this and was thus certain that it would not leave before eating up the vines. The creature was still gnawing the vines when Fist Guy's gang returned from the back of the tunnel. It chanced that all the tunnels were connected and they made a detour and found Littlefinger. Thumb's arm was hurt. His blood was dripping and his bone was bared. Thumb, you all right? Fist Guy and others asked nervously. I'm okay, but my mutant shield was ruined when used to block the creature. If we could not kill it, it would not be worth it at all. Thumb said distressed. I wonder if Ass Freak could finish the task. Littlefinger watched the quiet pool and the creature eating the vines with a worried look on his face.